So we were talking about if your kid was deaf, you would want to learn sign.
Of course.
90% of the people don't. My Uncle James, my cousin, his son, was born with, I forgot what it is called, but it's a condition where you don't create hair at all, anywhere on your body.
No hair.
No hair.
Interesting.
So when that was found out, my Uncle James shaved his head and kept it shaved the whole time so that his little boy, when he looked at his daddy, saw a bald head like him. That's being a dad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
I have a feeling I would do something like that.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you see that all the time with, like, your kids get cancer or whatever, or your mom gets cancer.
Yep.
And I think it's a beautiful gesture.
I saw somebody who, beautiful picture of a child who had gotten a head injury and a brain surgery following and had a massive, massive scar from like here all the way to the back, and it was shaved, and was gonna have a permanent scar, and the mom had gone and gotten her head shaved and got a tat to match the stitching scar. And it's a picture of both of them with the kid in the hospital and the mom there with her head on her head, and she's got a matching tattoo. So it's like, we're both marked. Mommy's got it too. That's being a beautiful parent.
That's wonderful. Hey, welcome back to our stupid reactions. You did some Corbin.
I'm Ricardo Montalban.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, for juicy content.
Titta.
It's so juicy.
Titta.
Titta.
Titta. I didn't pronounce the W and it came out titter. Don't go to titter.com. I'm sure it's probably not something you want to investigate.
It's probably not the highest quality of content.
Yeah,
unless that's what you're looking for, I guess.
I'm sure it's not.
But today we reacted to a song. It's called Dil Hoom Hoom Kare.
Yeah, Dil Hoom Hoom Kare, Dil Hoom Hoom Kare, hey,
Dil Hoom Hoom Kare, Dil Hoom Hoom Kare, hey, Dil Hoom.
Maybe it's that. Okay. Rudaali, Dimple Kapadia, and Lata and Gulzar. Awesome. So the lyrics will be great. Something about the heart.
Do we have this film?
I don't know.
It sounds familiar. Hold on. Oh!
Dil Hoom Hoom Kare is a song from 1993 Indian Hindi language drama film Rudaali, directed by Kalpana Lajmi, based on the short story written by famous Bengali author, Mahasweta Devi. The film was selected as the Indian entry for the Best Foreign Language Film at the 66th Academy Awards. The title of the film is a reference to a custom in certain areas of Rajasthan where women of a lower caste are hired as professional mourners upon the death of an upper caste male. These women are referred to as Rudaali, literally translated as weeping woman. Their job is to publicly express grief of family members who are not permitted to display emotion due to social status. The music of the film is composed by legendary musician and singer Bhupen Hazarika. Is also a lyricist, poet, and filmmaker. His songs, written and sung mainly in the Assamese language by himself, are marked by humanity and universal brotherhood and have been translated and sung in many languages. That's a custom that isn't just a Southeast Asian one, but it's a Middle Eastern one, because there are, in the New Testament especially, it was very common in Israel to hire mourners. Because because the more people you had crying at the funeral, the more respect it seemed to have. And it's actually something that was talked about and called out by many as being inauthentic.
Yeah.
But, for example, this is done here because custom, you're not supposed to show emotion, so you have people there who will show the emotion for you. Well, very different.
Here we go. Is that Lata? I didn't know that. It's crazy.
Dil hoom hoom kare, ghabraye, dhan dham dham kare, gar jaaye, ek boond bhi paani ki, puri aankhiyon se barsaye. Dil hoom hoom kare,
Thank you. Yeah, she's legendary in India, I know that. Gorgeous eyes.
Yeah.
तेरा छुआ मेरी सूखी डार हरियाए दिल हुम हुम करे घबराए जिस तन को छुआ तूने उस तन को छुपाऊं जिस मन को लागे मेरा वो
She's gorgeous.
किसको दिखाऊं
Very striking.
Yeah, very striking features.
ओ मोरे चंद्रमा तेरी चांदनी रंग जलाए
Pleasant flavors.
तेरी उंगलियां तारे मैंने पंख लिए कटवाए दिल हुम हुम करे घबराए घन घम घम करे डर जाए एक बूंद भी पानी की पूरी अखियों से बरसाए दिल हुम हुम करे घबराए
Looks like Sasha for a second. Sasha Baron Cohen. Wow, she is gorgeous. Oh, that could have went on.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, Sumya, I have a feeling that was brilliant translation of the poetic lyrics.
Some very poetic lyrics.
Yes. So, in the comments below, please give the shout out if you
Is
found
Sumya?
them, yeah, to be as good as I think those just were.
Yeah.
And yes, she is strikingly pretty. Those eyes are very captivating.
What year was this?
90 something, I think it
Is it
said.
90 something?
Yeah.
93. Okay, so it's almost 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Wait.
I wonder if that's a pretty nostalgic. I can imagine that's one of those songs that the minute you hear it, you're like, and it takes you back to that very place.
It made me miss Classic Month.
Yeah, me too.
We had a good classic.
We had a
month.
really good classic month, man. There wasn't one
Yeah.
that bombed.
There was the worst part was the second half of Mother India. And that was the
Right.
But I still enjoyed that film, and I thought it was a fantastic film.
Worthy of all the praise. Right?
But that was probably like the most down part of it, and I still really enjoyed that film.
Yeah.
And so just and made
Yeah.
me miss it.
Me too. Me too.
We had some really good selections.
We really did.
So thank you guys for recommending the right films. But yeah, that made me obviously Lata's voices.
And I prefer, because we'll hear her when she busts into a song and she's in her high range. My favorite version of her voice are these songs where she's mid-range and she's just kind of just letting it simmer in her basic singing range and she's lullabying you.
Yeah.
That to me is the richness of, you know she's going to give you the high soprano stuff.
Yeah.
But when she's just singing a lullaby like that, to me, it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, she's one of the most gorgeous voices.
Gorgeous
and
voice.
I know we haven't explored her more, but how is this film? And is this one of her best performances? Because I know we've seen her before.
Yeah.
But it's more like how we originally saw Irfan.
Exactly. Yeah, it's been these random
Bit
drops.
parts, and I think she's acted in Hollywood multiple times.
I think so.
That I think we've seen. It's similar to like Irfan when we first, like he played the Jurassic World owner or whatever.
I'm surprised we didn't. I mean, we have a lot of films to get to, and hopefully before next Classic Month, because if this film was selected as an entry for best foreign language film at the Oscars, it clearly has merits.
Yeah.
So
hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know about that and how this film is and what of hers we should explore, because I know she's a legendary actor in Indian.
Camera loves her.
Yeah, this was it's like, she could have been in that song. Remember, I think it was it Jackie Shroff, where it was a very sexy song?
That's exactly what I was thinking
It was
of.
similar to, it wasn't as obviously sexy like that
Very
song,
different, but she could have
done that role.
It reminds me, she does what it's. Okay, so I was doing background work on the show last week, and it was featured background. So I was playing this cop who, this other cop and we have arrested, and we're transporting this woman who's this millionaire heiress who's apparently killed her husband.
Ooh.
And it takes place in the 1940s, which was really cool because we got to wear 40s gear as a cop and get in the 1940s cop car. And there was one moment where they were doing some still photography that they're going to use, and we had to usher her out of the car. And the actress playing her was, okay, you know the song Vogue by Madonna, and she says Rita Hayworth gave good face? The actress we were working with, she gave good face.
That sounds dirty.
She gives good face.
That sounds wrong.
It's just this. It's
hey,
more
girl,
than just.
You give good face.
It's more than just posing. It's allowing the pose to be authentic and real and emanating what's going on in here and in here out in a way that connects with people.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing to do. Very, very difficult to do. And she does it really, really well.
Well, that was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And thank you once again, Sumya. I'm sure those were ample lyrics because they were gorgeous.
Yep.
Let us know what other songs we should react to down below.
Lúc mà thật sự